One two one two one two one two one two one three 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. We are back. What's a podcast? Episode 196, aka whatever it takes. We know we got some feedback, so we'll be titling all of our shows moving forward.
That was
Um,
some feedback.
yeah, that was feedback.
Oh shit! All right,
Yeah,
constructive feedback. I'll take it.
constructive criticism. Yeah, you got it. You got it from a pro.
Yeah. Oh really?
Oh yeah,
You know about that.
Nah. Who's the pro?
Who
What?
who was our original engineer?
you sent it to us.
Oh, that's right. Our guy, authentic, of course.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you put it in the chat.
You sent it to
I
us.
forgot what it said.
Shout out to anyhow, man, episode 196, aka whatever it takes. What's a podcast? We are back. In the what is this I guess it's the second week of February. I am DJ Jerome Baker the third. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag She Were Eddie.
What's happening, guys?
And don't charge Abdul.
I'm here. I'm locked in a closet.
Literally,
Pause.
if you're
Pause.
not if
Hey,
you're not
yo.
watching this, if you're listening to this, Abdul is physically in a closet. And he'll explain that later on. But
Yeah,
we're here
physically.
second week of February. It was approximately 63 degrees today outside
Beautiful.
was
Black, happy
in
Black History
Washington,
Month.
D.C.
This is
We're
so
all,
crazy.
we're all gonna die.
I hope it never
Uh,
snows. I hope we just skip past winter.
I don't think it. I don't. We got that one.
It's
little
gonna
bit
get
of
there at
snow.
some point.
It
At
is
some
gonna get
point,
there. It's
the
gonna get
fucking
there.
weather's gonna switch.
March, April.
Yeah. We've had snow in March. We've had some pretty ugly snow in March.
I'm just saying. I hope we
Yeah.
done. For one thing, I don't mind about it is I hope we just done with the winter.
Nevertheless, we're back. Shout out to everybody who chimed in. I had a lot of people who offered some really positive responses to our last episode in our discussion, primarily around Curbito and Pierre Moss,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it.
How did that
Obviously,
discussion go? Was it?
Were we accurate or were we inaccurate?
people saw both sides of the conversation. They saw, you know what I'm saying, where I was coming from, where Eddie was coming from, and where Abdul was coming from. So nobody felt like we leaned too much on one side or the other. It was like they just respected our perspectives, being three different, you know what I'm saying, because we are informed individuals. And if you haven't watched that, you can check it out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/what's a podcast. Or if you're on a flight like I will be tomorrow morning, then you can download it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify
That's
or wherever
right.
you get your podcast from, and you can give it a listen right there.
Yeah.
It's also what's a podcast.live, which all of our previous episodes. There's 195 of them up there. So
Go check them out.
as you see,
Start from episode 195 and go backwards.
you see, we're creeping into our 200th episode. We will have actually, we're gonna have to postpone the ticket information for one more week. We're trying to get it together. Ticketmaster, they're under fire right now with Beyonce, so they're trying to just have the Beyonce thing.
Live Nation. We're going through Live Nation for
Whoever,
this.
no, I saw Ticketmaster. You know the email I got. You must not open that email, but Ticketmaster's having.
Oh
some
right,
trouble
yeah.
handling the traffic for both our 200 and Beyonce's tour. So
Yeah.
we'll have some updated information.
I think
next
the
week.
resale on ours is going to be a lot crazier. I'll be honest.
I mean, I don't that's a foreign word to me right now. We're just trying to go straight through and handle the business. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
No doubt.
episode 196, whatever it takes.
I will say though, regarding our conversation last week about Curbito and Pierre Moss, I am a little bit glad that the story just kind of died. You know what I'm saying? It did its little run for like
It's true.
maybe 3 or 4 days, but
Fizzled out.
today nobody's talking about it, which
Yeah.
I'm glad it is Black History Month. We shouldn't be I feel like the only people that should be getting dragged that are black are the ones who are kind of against us. You know what I'm saying? The Kanye's. If you're going to talk about anybody, you can shit on him.
No doubt.
I'm okay with that. He's actually even been quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like all his antics have not really gotten any sort of press.
He didn't get the reaction out of his antics he wanted.
I heard he got married, but that kind of just came and left. Like nobody really paid it any attention.
I didn't even know that he was like really divorced. Because the way he talks about Kim, he still acts like it's his wife.
I think the divorce has happened.
No, the divorce is definitely official, and Kim definitely let it be known like we are not married.
No, I'm just saying I didn't know.
Oh yeah, no, she put it out there. I want to say probably over the summer.
Okay,
but he did get married. I felt like that was a cry
That's
for
real.
help, and that was something to try to get people to get him back into the conversation, and you know what I'm saying. And I think that kind of failed. But
I believe what
fuck 'em.
happened too, though, is I believe there were some people of a higher authority who essentially were like, "It's time for you to shut the fuck up."
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? Whether that came from black people, white people,
I
whoever,
think everybody
I think there was a collective. It's time for you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So
shut the fuck down.
at this point in time, no Kanye news is good news in my
For sure.
unless he's somehow finds his way to apologize, make some beats. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to hear.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, man, the weekend was fantastic. I pretty much had the best schedule you can have in DC.
Let's hear it.
Thursday night did Silver Lion.
Mhm.
What's that?
Incredible.
Oh, I was supposed to come to that joint.
Yeah, you should have pulled up. Should have pulled up. It was fantastic. The not that it matters to you, of course, but the ratio was stellar. The ratio was stellar. The crowd looked great. They effectively sold out of reservations and stopped taking reservations at 11, 10,
Wow.
10:45. Not the biggest place, but still, I got some amazing music off.
What was the race? What was the race ratio?
It's a
looking like?
mixed crowd in there.
Everybody. I mean, the
Yeah,
biggest table
okay.
was a table of 25 African Americans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, but you had a
Nice.
mix of just like everybody.
It's
It's
pretty
it's
eclectic.
fire. Yeah, it's a fire spot. I mean, and them drinks is $21 a pop.
Bomb.
So you know what I mean?
You got to get water from tap water.
I'm not allowed to drink while I'm DJing, so which is even better. You know what I'm saying? So
people can't buy you drinks. Like if I'm sitting
you
at a
buy
table
me
and I
a
send you
drink-
a shot.
yeah,
is it like-
if you buy me a shot, probably, but like me like trying to order drinks, I
Oh,
just
yeah,
gotta like
nah,
let it
yeah.
chill. You know what I'm saying?
sometimes you want to buy the DJ a shot.
True. Which happened. The God Stereo Faith came through. It's a beautiful thing.
He came through Silver Lion and
yeah,
dropped $45 on a shot.
Yeah, him and Huggy Lowdown were going like back to back.
Oh shit, that's our guy.
It's like with the money team right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Silver Lining has $80 Jello shots. It was tremendous to watch.
Oh
happen.
my God.
Yeah, for sure.
What's in it?
Crack.
I don't know.
$80?
I don't. It was good. Your peoples was there, Eddie. So
I know.
they gave me some. Like the venue gave me some Jello shots because they
To
were like,
give
"Yo, you
out.
did such a good job. Check these out." And I was like,
Yeah.
"I'm cool." So I gave a couple to the homies in the back, and then your peoples was there, and I gave them the rest of the shots, and they were like,
Yep.
"Yo, these are amazing." Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like, "Come back next month when I'm here." So
No doubt.
it was dope. Friday I did Heist. Heist, amazing open format. Just you know what it is, super popping. I think it was pretty cold outside, so really good time. And then Capo Saturday when it was dumb cold outside all day, Capo went crazy as well. So really, really, really good weekend. I've got the Super Bowl
Oof.
and
You are locked in for the Super Bowl?
Locked in. I put the schedule up today.
Oh.
So there's 5 gigs up there.
Are you playing
Phoenix bound, huh?
Phoenix bound Thursday mornings. Whenever time you hear this,
Are you staying in Scottsdale? I mean,
No.
are you staying at your people's house or no?
staying at the crib. Absolutely, yeah.
Every night you going back to the crib.
Absolutely, like
How far? What's the commute like to where you playing at?
20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Nothing crazy.
I already just built in some Ubers, switched all the
Yeah.
cards over to Lyft, so that I got nothing but points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. chilling.
But Kellen's got an amazing party that I'm not even gonna be able to go to. He's got Offset and somebody else performing.
That might be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, Offset's is a you know. We'll talk
Especially
about
that-
that though.
Especially on that side of town.
Well, we'll talk about that because that $1 million worth of game interview was not it.
Woo.
You know what I mean? So, but nevertheless, man, just a great week of gigs in Phoenix. I'm rocking out Thursday to Sunday. So, you know what I'm
Who
saying?
do you got for the game?
I truly don't care, to be honest with you, but I'd like to see the Eagles win.
Me
You know
too.
what I'm saying? I'd like to see the Eagles win. Kansas City's whatever. Shout out to my guy Nick Davis, who's a really talented DJ out there. But and my other boy, I can't forget his name, but he's dope too. But you know, it is what it is, man. It's just money in my pocket. Kellen's about to crush the parties. He's got some really great things, and obviously, you know that's the family, so we'll be all good over there. And my man Fresh, shout out to my man Fresh as well. So
What sneakers you taking with you on this trip?
I'm gonna take the JJ Jound
No Tom Sachs, best shoe of the year.
No Tom Sachs.
You don't bring the best shoe of the year out to the Super Bowl party.
Have you broke them out yet?
Yeah, I wore them like once or twice. I tried to get the brown ones yesterday.
They're still on Sneakers out.
Yeah,
only the small sizes. I was able to grab a pair for my wife at 3 p.m.
They were like $110 on Sneakers app last night, but Bella size is already gone. So I'm gonna take the JJ John A6. I'm decided we just got them in today at the shop. The Brain Dead A6 as well. I don't know if you guys seen those.
I don't think I've seen those.
Fire. We just got them in the shop today, but they're $200 though. So I need to call Larry and get that long-term employee discount.
Put that shit on layaway.
I just want the, I want the long-term employee discount.
Y'all remember that layaway when layaway was a thing?
JC,
did you ever put anything on layaway?
All the time.
How did that work?
They still have layaway nowadays. It's just been marketed different, like Affirm and all that stuff. That's layaway.
I don't even know about that.
So, but Affirm, you get the product up front.
Yeah, everything now you get the product up front, but you're still paying
layaway. You didn't get it up front.
It's just credit, man.
Yeah. Like Affirm and Klarna are just
layaway. They hold it for you.
What I'm saying though is that Affirm and Klarna are just a new age layaway.
Sure,
you can't beat them anyway because in order to get the product up front, you still have to submit a card.
That's correct. Yeah,
they're gonna auto take money off that shit.
They're gonna get you whether you want to do it or not. I did Affirm one time just to see how it worked.
On what? What did you do it on?
My bed. I got a new bed. I got a Floyd Detroit. Is a cool little company that I was always looking into, and I just affirmed the bed, $1,200, and then all you do is set. Okay, I'm gonna pay $200 a month.
Yeah.
Then I ended up paying like $400 a month just to get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? But they say they're not good for your credit though.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the second you miss it, it's a strike on your credit.
But it's pretty impossible to miss because. Like you literally have to not have the money on your credit card.
I mean, that's a lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't know for sure. But I'm just saying.
I would say the majority of people that use layaway probably don't have a lot of money on their card or in their bank account.
I just think it's an auto situation, right? So like if they're auto debiting you, then the money's coming out.
Unless you don't have any money in that account or you close that account.
If you don't have money in the account, it will get declined.
Do I think
in which case
you have to put your social on there? You have to put information.
Right. No. That's why it goes on your credit report.
Yeah. Then this shit starts dinging your credit.
Yep.
And you did it all for a Bape hoodie.
Listen, and there definitely are kids who do it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I mean, it's interesting how many.
Now I'm thinking about it. Can I put a Louis Vuitton Air Forces on Affirm?
You might, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but you're paying like 12% interest probably on it. So I
got the kicks though.
But you're gonna end up spending like dog.
But the thing about Affirm though, and why I paid it off early, because they tell you how much more you like. They do the comparison for you. So
it's a business.
So they're like, yo,
amortization, whatever it's called,
amortization.
They're just like, yo, this thing really costs $1,200, but because you're using our service,
you're gonna pay 15.
You're gonna really pay 15. It's right there
over the course of 2 years.
And I'm just like.
I like the transparency,
honesty.
Yeah,
that's every loan. You buy a car, Abdul. You're gonna make this many payments.
They don't provide you that. You can go and look it up yourself.
It's mathematics.
I know, but the fact that Affirm is like showing it to you up front.
I feel like when you buy cars, they do that when they tell you your payment.
It's all in fine print, bro. It's not like up front. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is very much upfront. It's very much upfront. They tell you how much.
I respect that.
If you take the 6-month route to pay off whatever you're looking to pay off,
this is how much you're going to give us.
This is how much you're actually going to give us.
Yeah, if you do it in 3 months, this is how much you're going to give us.
Then you're only paying like $60 more. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Like, no, I do too.
Yeah.
It had basically what it does. It gets you thinking like.
So, but what's the benefit to doing that, or just using your normal credit card and paying it off in the same type of way?
Well, I just did it just to see how it worked. I just wanted to see how the process worked. Yeah. I think in general, though, what you guys said makes the most sense. Like some people just don't have the money at the time.
Yeah.
They need
because then if you're using like your credit card to do Affirm, then you're like paying double the interest because you're paying their juice and your credit card's juice.
Well, I think the reason why you might be able to, might be beneficial to sometimes use Affirm over your credit card is because credit card interest rates they hover around 14 to 18%.
Yeah, but you probably
a
have to
lot.
put your credit card information into a firm.
Correct. But
so you're paying double interest.
Well, no, not necessarily, because you could also put your
Debit.
bank account info
You can put your debit,
into a
yeah.
firm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to put your credit card information. You could just be like, yo,
Just put your checking, your routing,
Yeah.
your routing number and shit in
The
there.
only way I would do the credit card thing is if you're already living off points. If you just need points for whatever reason that but a firm is not going to give you a shit ton of points.
Yeah,
anyway,
but
so it
points you
doesn't
could
really
just
matter.
buy your own fucking plane ticket.
But
if
that's
you
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
It's like-
saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, again, I just did it just to kind of see how the process worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done it since. I don't see myself doing it again anytime
Yeah.
soon. But you never know. You know
It's
what
an
I'm
option.
saying?
It's an option.
Sometimes you're in a bind and you just need
Yeah.
it.
You
And
need a new
you know what
bed.
I'm saying? We're not mad at nobody, you know?
nah, get it how you want it.
Yeah, episode 196, whatever it takes.
There you go. Whatever it takes.
Boom.
Get
There
to
you
a
go.
firm.
You said,
Yeah.
like, gotta just
A firm sponsor the show. Holla at us.
No doubt.
Shout out to the homie that I met in the shop. I think he just heard me speaking and recognized the voice.
Wow.
And was like, yo, man, are you Jerome Baker the third? I said, yeah, I am. He said, yo, man, I'm a big fan of the podcast.
Wow.
Shout out to him. What's his name?
I do not remember.
Shout out to you.
unfortunately.
You know
Shout
who you
out
are.
to
He
you,
was a very
man.
nice young dude, man. We had a good conversation in the shop. Him and he had two homies. They came up from VA and was in the shop. They had never been to the physical space before. You know what I mean? So
Like Northern Virginia or like 757. You
I don't
didn't
think
even get that far.
7.5. I think no. We had a full conversation.
Okay.
Bro. The weekends are tough, man. I'm already 2 gigs in. I got one more. I'm focused. You know what I mean? So, but he was super cool, man. Shout out to the homie, man. Please leave a comment on the YouTube or on the
Follow us on the gram.
Yeah, and I think he's already tapped in.
Oh,
yeah,
he's already tapped in.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Word.
That's
that was
love,
tight. That
man.
was
We
tight.
appreciate it for
Yeah,
real.
that was super dope, man.
Yeah. Listen, we got people out here in big places listening to the podcast.
That's fine.
Shout out to Clinton Yates, who I ran into during whenever the World Cup was, like around Christmas time. And you know, he was talking about listening to the podcast and he wants to come on. And Clinton Yates, for those that don't know, is on ESPN. He's a sports analyst. Would that be accurate, Jerome? Or
he's like
journalist?
a sports and cultural analyst / journalist. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yates is my homie. We were Adams Morgan bros way back
There
in
we go.
2008, man. That's my guy.
Napoleon days.
Yes. Yates
There we go.
Yates was in there chasing down anything.
Boom.
White girls?
Pink toes all day. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was heavy. He was heavy with him. That's my
Happy
guy.
Black History Month.
Hey.
Shout out to Clinton Yates.
Yates is awesome. He's actually probably realistically, man, he's probably the future ESPN. Like,
I love it.
He's the future
beautiful.
ESPN. Right here from DC too. So very
Yeah.
Word.
Shout out to my guy, our guy Julian as well. That's who was with him at the time when I went to go watch one of the USA games with them. I was invited by Julian, and it was Clinton's little setup for a game party.
Dope.
But yeah, shout out to both of them.
It is Wednesday, February 8th.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Oof.
But prior to that, we must say happy birthday. Excuse me, and rest in peace to the god Jay Dilla.
Oh man,
his birthday was the 7th of February. Would have been 49.
Damn.
Damn.
You know, Dilla is somebody that in my household, Bella and I listen to every single day. We listen to Donuts every single day, namely in the morning on shuffle, because I just think it's an extremely excellent piece of work.
For sure.
And you know what I'm saying? I just finished reading Dilla Time not too long ago. Incredible book. Again, I state that I was very upset with myself for putting him on a pedestal and not realizing that he was just a real dude from Detroit, and looking past the humanness of who he was. You know what I'm saying? I had elevated him to God status,
right?
Which kind of blinded me to the fact that dude is just a human who makes mistakes and lives life like every
regular dude.
Yeah.
But you know, when you make when you make Drop by the Far Side, and you make Running, and you make fucking all these joints, you know what I'm saying? Like
crazy.
It just, I was 15 when that shit came out. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah.
it's like 42 and I'm still listening to his music. Like, that's incredible. You know what I'm saying? So now nevertheless, man, the book didn't stop my just overall love for his music.
His music has gotten better over time.
Yeah, and just like it just the secrets
Yeah.
of his music are just some of the things that you'll never be able to believe. We'll put some stuff on the Instagram story. And just his influence still looms very big, and I mean it was incredible just to consistently see people give him praise even though he's been gone for a while now as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he passed away, what, 14 years ago, 12, 13 years ago?
this is 2023. Did he pass in 07?
That
think he
far
passed-
back, 16 years.
I think it was. Let me just Google
Okay.
it real
While you're
quick.
looking at that, also rest in peace, Big Pun. I think the day he passed away,
2006.
2006.
Dilla
Wow.
was 06.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
February
I think
February 10th, it says.
February 10th. Yeah, it was 3 days. Yeah, 06.
In 3 days.
Yeah. There's also a Japanese producer by the name of Nujabes, Nujabes, who was very, very ill, who also was, I believe him and Jay Dilla had the same birthday, and he passed away very early as well. So just wanted to make sure we get that in there as well, because we are music aficionados over here.
that's the one thing. Jay Dilla's birthday is also the day Pun passed away.
Yep.
Yes.
I think that's the connection between those two. And so rest in peace to Pun. And Pun is just extraordinary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pun was one of the
Pun is one of the
he was
illest.
the best, man. He was the best.
Every time I listen to Pun, man, I catch something new, something I might have missed before, because I might have just turned my head for like 2 seconds, and you know what I'm saying, I happened to catch it this time. I missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pun was fucking remarkable, man. Nice as shit.
Nice.
One of the illest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Pun was part of my college experience. You know what I mean? Like, so, 98, Still Not a Player was all over the radio.
Yeah.
It was literally like 3 songs that were on radio in 98. It was like Still Not a Player remix, fucking Too Close by Next,
Yep.
and Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. Those 3 songs in 1998, like in Arizona radio, you hear them all the fucking. You just couldn't escape them. They were just everywhere. You know what I mean? So,
whatever happened to Joe? That's the dude Pun did the song with.
Joe had a nice run in the like the early 2000s.
He did have a nice
all
run.
those G Unit songs, and like he had a couple slow. I Want to Know, that song is like still goes crazy. Yeah. He had some joints. Yeah. My favorite Pun, I guess, is like him and what's the kid that got kicked out of Terror Squad?
Oh,
Cuban Link. Him and Cuban Links got a freestyle over Clones by the Roots. I'll send it to y'all. That shit is next level. Like, niggas going crazy.
Cuban Link was nice too.
Cuban Link was dope too. Cuban Link had
nice.
the joint Still Telling Lies. I don't know if y'all remember that joint. Neptune did the beat. That shit was crazy too. And then obviously what's the joint with him and Fat Joe?
So many.
Nah, the one Twins, Deep Cover.
Oh yeah,
Deep Cover.
Yeah, that was hard.
And then his
Pun went off on Nori's joint too. Banned from TV.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
With Cam and
yeah, but the joint that he did on his album Black Thought, like that joint was fire.
Woo.
Like it was fire. Like
Yo,
Pun,
Black Thought does not get the recognition he needs to get too. He is the most slept on best rapper in the world. Like, Quiet as Kept, he's top 5 for sure, dog.
Easy.
Quiet as Kept.
Like Quiet as Kept, he's top 5 dead or alive. Black Thought is fucking.
He's sick with it.
If you don't know,
I think I think my top 5 would be.
We did this a few episodes ago.
No, I'm just saying,
but Black Thought was not on any of our lists, and he should have been on all of them.
Kept.
Yeah,
I know you gotta have in there. You gotta have Jay Nas. You gotta have
Black Thought. Gotta be in there. The sad thing is you can't just have a top 5. It has to be like a top 10.
Jay Nas, Black Thought, 3000, and
3000 not on mine.
And Rakim.
3000 is not on mine, but I respect him on yours.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think Jadakiss would be on mine.
Yeah, I mean and you're not wrong. He wouldn't be on mine, but you're not wrong because he's sick.
I don't remember who I said it was in my top
Me
five. The
neither.
last
Me neither.
when we talked about
Because
it.
it's also like who you feeling. Like
Yeah, it changes. It can
Nas,
change.
Jay for sure.
Yep.
You
Oh,
know what I
big,
mean? Big.
Oh,
big.
big. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah. I mean,
Big L.
yeah.
I mean,
We'll be here
pun.
all we'll be here all day if we
That's what
We're
I'm
on
saying.
here
Like,
all
there's
day.
just so
all
many.
day.
There's so many. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many.
Yeah, we'll be here all day. So, but speaking of that, I don't know if you guys peeped the hip hop 50 at the Grammys. They
I
had
didn't
a
watch the Grammys.
performance. I missed that particular part of it. I did see when Jay-Z and Rakim embraced each other backstage.
I saw that. That was
That
Jay,
was
tight.
dope.
Jay,
That was
Jay
really
was just
dope.
like, "Yo, the God." You know what I'm saying? Like that right
Yeah,
there lets you know what it is. Like,
that's right.
you know what I'm saying? But I think the Roots put that together, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Again, here we go. Full circle to Black Thought.
100%,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying?
Did you all see the clip that started floating around with Trevor Noah and Trevor Smith, aka Busta Rhymes?
No.
I did not see that.
Oh man, it's actually like after the Grammys, and Trevor Noah comes up to Busta and just starts giving him, showing him mad love, and he starts talking to him about how he used to found out Busta's name was Trevor as well when he was in South Africa as a little kid before the internet. And it
Went
just felt
crazy.
some sort of connection to him.
Yeah.
And then he starts spitting Busta's lyrics,
To him.
and and he's going crazy. So they do like a little medley, and that shit was tight, man. It was very touching.
Trevor Noah is dope.
Nah, Trevor Noah is fucking dope,
Yeah, he's
man.
dope.
He I think was the host of the Grammys.
I don't know. I didn't see
I
the
think
Grammys.
I think so. I think he hosted this year's Grammys. The Grammys is gonna do Grammy dumb shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's they miss out on a lot of stuff. I mean, listen, they gave best rap album to Kendrick. I'm not a Kendrick
Yeah.
fan.
I'm not a Kendrick fan.
I
either.
still think that should have gone to Push. I think Pusha T, The Streets had solidified that as the best album of the year, in my opinion. Um, you know what I'm saying? Sean Paul was nominated for Best Reggae Album. And again, it went to somebody whose music I've never heard of before. Who this time he is a Jamaican, which, congratulations on getting that right. But yeah, I mean, who else did they fuck over?
I mean,
Oh, Beyonce.
Yeah, what was that happen? How come she got fucked over? I thought she got like the most amount of Grammys that
So
anyone's ever got.
she has the most amount of Grammys, but it was album of the year, and obviously she has a large following of just people in general who
Uh-huh.
felt that she should have won album of the year.
Oh,
Cool.
she didn't.
She didn't. Now, if she wouldn't have, excuse me, if she wouldn't have won album of the year, I would have been comfortable with Bad Bunny winning album of the year.
So wait a minute, but she did win a whole bunch of Grammys.
She won like
this
best
time.
EDM, best electronic dance music album or something like that. But we're talking
Wow.
about
Okay.
album of the year.
but
right?
do you think that her album was the album of the year?
Yes.
You think so?
Who got it?
Harry Styles.
Well, you imagine
Fuck
that.
out of here.
So basically, a lot of people were
Imagine
mad.
that.
They were mad at
Of
Harry
course
Styles
they
because they're
did.
basically
Not
like,
Bad
yo,
Bunny. Bad Bunny's not album of the year over Harry Styles.
That's what Jerome said. If
No,
it
what I'm
wasn't
saying is,
Beyonce, it
if
should have been
wasn't
Bad
Beyonce,
Bunny.
it should have
Yeah.
been Bad Bunny.
I mean, it
right?
should have been Bad Bunny. Period. Like,
Well, that's how you feel.
no, I'm just
that's
saying.
cool.
But like, yeah, I mean, like yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how you feel. I'm not mad at that. Just like I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
Beyonce. If you just cool.
No,
What I'm not feeling
I
is Harry
respect that.
Styles though,
No, me neither.
because what
Where
they're
the fuck
basically
did Harry Styles come from? Out of nowhere.
so he was in a
He
boy
been there,
band.
dog. He been there.
So okay, so he was in a boy band, right? He did 15 nights in a row, Madison Square Garden sold out.
15
However,
nights sold out.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
kind of
That's
crazy.
you know
Yeah,
what?
that's-
When we're talking about the caliber of people like Beyonce and Bad Bunny and people like that, they could sell out Madison Square 30 days in a row.
100. Listen, I'm agreeing with
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
All I'm
yeah,
saying is
for sure.
I needed to know who he was myself.
But that's
Like,
a lot for him.
I'm familiar with the name, but I'm not familiar with the
Mhm.
music, right?
Sure.
And so basically, he is like straight white dude out of a
Is he
boy
straight?
band. Yes, he's a straight white dude out of a boy band. However, he leans on a sort of androgynous gay style. They basically were saying he's trying to be like Bowie, but he's not gay. And
David
his
Bowie.
music, yeah, and his music doesn't push the limits like Bowie's music did as well.
Yeah.
But for
Okay.
whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And we know what it is, right?
What
And
does
again,
leaning on androgynous gay stuff mean? What does
so
that
like
mean?
he's borrowed his style. When you see him, he's wearing like things that could be of a gay nature, but since he's a straight man,
But
like
we
he's
do
still,
know he's straight.
I mean, that's what the word on the street is. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Again, I could care less who he's sleeping with.
Me
All I
too.
care about is
Me
the
too. Me
music.
too. Of course.
So what I'm saying is that was part of the description of him is like he wears these things that traditionally have been worn by gay men, but he's a straight white man.
That's a form of culture vulture. If I was
100%.
gay,
Yes,
which
yes,
I'm
yes.
not, I would be upset at that.
Yes, they were saying that that community was not amused by that as well.
well, I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. It's crazy.
My
Yeah.
thing though is musically, it wasn't better than Beyonce or Bad Bunny. It could have if it would have went to Bad Bunny, I'd have been like, hey, you can't be mad at it because
Yeah, he's
that
crushing it.
nigga's
He's
everywhere.
crushing it. Yeah.
This is
He's
the
everywhere.
equivalent of white people having a black scent when 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 it suits them.
Well, I think what they did was I think they gave it to Harry Styles so that they would not upset they wouldn't divide Beyonce or Bad Bunny fans. You see what I'm saying? So it's like if we give it to Beyonce, these people are gonna be mad. If we give it to Beyonce, these people are mad. If we give it to neither of them, they're both
Yeah.
gonna be upset, but it'll be okay because whatever.
I
Yeah.
think there's that cross section between Beyonce fans and Bad Bunny fans who would have respected either one of them winning.
Yes.
Just
Yes,
like
for
both
sure.
of you just agreed that, yo, I wouldn't have been mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that same regard, I think that would have been a very common thread.
Now the only thing I'll say about that too though is I wouldn't have been mad because obviously as a DJ, I see what
The
both of them
impact. Yeah.
have done to the club.
Yeah.
I don't know if and I'm
Hey.
not trying to generalize, but I can't say that all of Beyonce's fans truly understand what Bad Bunny does,
No.
and vice versa. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
so
Right.
I can't speak to that, but I know, like, I looked at how many Bad Bunny songs I play at like Heist on a Friday night. I'm playing like
They
damn near
all ring
20,
off.
they all ring off, and I'm playing like 20, 25 records.
And they
I don't know.
He's
all
got that many
Hell yeah.
no,
bangers.
he got, and that's like not even scratching the surface, dog.
And nigga, I don't know a word he's saying. Nothing.
Yeah.
But
But
I know
the crowd goes.
But I know the name of the song. I know when to play it, and I'll be
Yeah.
looking at them girls dead in the eye when I play it. Like, yeah, you see what it is.
Yeah, and they
that's
know the
me right
words.
here.
And they
Holla
know
at
the
me.
words.
But and the thing about it is, like, I play shit. It's a girl that I don't think are Spanish, and all of a sudden they sit in that shit. They rapping that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're probably not Spanish.
But no, they gotta
No,
be
they are,
Spanish.
they are, yeah.
They might be like
Nah.
white passing. Nah, they're not white girls. Trust me. Like,
No. They could be. It's like the Japanese dudes who sing
Nah, dog, nah.
dance hall records but can't speak English.
come to Heist with me one night. You'll see what I'm talking about. But then like with Beyonce, I mean, that Cuff It record is like a new national anthem. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, and Break My Soul was great. I mean, everybody has a different song. I mean, like
Yeah.
Jay was interviewed. He said, "Yo, you could play the whole album in the club. Like, you could play the whole album in the
You
club.
literally could.
The whole Beyonce album you could play in the club."
Yeah. You
Who
don't.
said that?
Jay said it because they were asking,
Jay-Z.
they were asking why he thought she should win.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So
But you really could.
you could, but
Yeah.
but in the same space, like
I
You
play-
probably have played every song
I've definitely come close.
on different occasions.
The last time I remember a whole album getting played in the club was Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
You could play that whole album in the club.
Yeah. At some point in time, you can mix it in there.
Illmatic.
Nah, you ain't playing Illmatic in the club, dog. That's what you don't want to hear in the club.
They would
Episode
definitely
one,
let all Illmatic go off at State of the Union back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different time though.
I wouldn't even say that was a club, though.
1996.
Oh man. Good times.
Episode 196, whatever it takes. It's got an update. It's got an update from a friend of ours who said the lobster frites at Le Diplomat has now been updated to $72.
Is that little Omar?
Yeah.
I knew it.
It was like $50 before though, bro.
I'm not a big lobster
$72
dude.
$72 is crazy.
Is it good though?
Oh, the lobster free, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with lobster.
Dog at Le Dip, man, what's crap?
I don't
I like Le Dip.
Actually, I don't like Le Dip.
I do. I fuck with their burger.
Everything
heavy.
tastes good with a stick of butter.
So
Yo, they put so much butter on the
Yeah.
lobster frites. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
If you put a stick of butter on anything, this shit is fire.
But it's amazing. But that burger's crack
Yeah.
too, though.
nah, the
Don't-
burger's
Nah,
really good.
burger.
I don't like that burger. It's
Their
okay.
fries are
There's-
really good.
There's way better burgers in the city.
They give you
Like
a lot
where?
of fries
Tell me
too.
one.
The Four Seasons Hotel, Bourbon
Come
Steak.
on. I don't
It's
think
like-
I've ever even gone into Four
go-
Seasons before.
Go. They got the fire burger.
Well, like what? $45?
Not even, dog. They got like a lunch special there. It's like a dub, you go get a burger and fries.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where
fire.
else? Smash Burger.
Where else? Nah, Smash Burger.
I've never tried it.
What's the place on 17th Street? I just ate there.
17th Street.
Um,
How far
17th
down?
Street, like DuPont?
17th and P.
Yeah, that is
17th
DuPont.
and P.
That's right there by the CVS.
Oh, you talking about
I know what you're talking about.
I know what it's
Stanley's or
called.
Smith?
No,
Dukes.
Dukes. That shit is fire.
That shit's fire.
That
Dukes
shit is
grocery
fire.
burger.
That's just fire.
Crack.
I ain't even gonna
Nah,
front.
nah, nah.
That shit's fire.
All right. So yeah, that's a good one. Dukes slaps.
Yeah.
That shit is fire.
That is a good burger.
My
So-
mouth just watered. Pause.
Hey, yo.
That shit is fire. I'm smacking that
Tomorrow?
Nah, that's
Oh, we
tomorrow.
get
Nah,
back.
this-
Yeah, get back.
Dukes
Yeah,
is
when I
good.
get back.
The crazy thing about it is obviously you guys heard that sort of like internet question they pose: $50,000 or dinner with Jay-Z.
I'm gonna go dinner with Jay-Z.
So it's just like an
I'm
internet
lying,
thing. They'll
of
be like, hey,
course.
like $50. Would you rather take
Yeah.
$50,000 to dinner with Jay-Z?
Yeah.
So it turned out for his performance on the Grammys, it was dinner with Jay-Z. So you had Jay-Z sitting down, you had Ross to his right, you had Wayne to his left. Maybe somebody, I think maybe Vegas Jones was in there or something too.
Okay.
So he performed the whole God did verse.
Khaled wasn't in there.
Khaled was there. But,
Okay.
but Jay performed the verse right after that. He found out that Beyonce had not won album of the year.
After I wouldn't have done it.
Like immediately, like they announced that she had not won.
Yeah.
Whole crowd is stunned.
Yeah.
Go to commercial, come back. Here's Jay-Z in the rain rapping about God.
Would you have done it? I wouldn't have done it.
I was hoping Jay would have switched up the lyrics somehow.
I would have hoping Jay would have been like, fuck y'all, I'm out.
Yeah.
Because this is not something Jay doesn't need it. Jay does not need the Grammys. A lot of artists, you can make the argument that they might.
I mean,
Need the
Beyonce
Grammys.
doesn't need to win album of the year either.
It doesn't matter. It's
know
the
what I mean?
fucking principality of the shit.
I hear you.
During Black History Month, you gonna give it to Harry Styles? He doesn't even have a style of his own.
I feel you, but
I would have bounced.
Style of his own.
I would have dipped out if I was
Like-
Hov, straight up and down.
like
I
one
would
of
have
them
bounced.
Ghostface skits. He ain't even got a style of his own.
Yeah,
So
He
can't call
doesn't.
me, no, you know what I mean? One of them joints.
yeah.
I don't know. It was interesting to see Jay perform. He still did an amazing job. You know, I mean, the Grammys overall, I think the highlight for a lot of people is the Rock Nation brunch, which tends to
We were invited
Uh,
this year. We
it's
couldn't
a lot of
make it out.
a lot of jokes always come out of the Rock Nation brunch.
Should we go
Always
next
funny.
year?
I mean, if you want to, you know, if we're not busy, you know, we're preparing for 200. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
we got to maintain a laser focus.
that's true. I mean, I
know?
think. I mean, we're only going to go up from here on out. So I think
Yeah.
maybe next year we'll go. We were invited this year. We got to talk about. We got invited to do a podcast during the Wizards have a sneaker week coming up, and they want us to do a podcast during that as well. We got a lot of things we got to talk about, but listen, Rock Nation brunch next year. We'll be there.
And one last bit about Jay-Z. Jay-Z's actually sold his controlling stake of Duce.
was
Oh, really?
750 million?
750.
What?
750 million.
750.
Bombo
million.
clat. So
Did you guys like Duce? I never liked it.
I've never drank alcohol a day in my life.
I think it's not bad.
I didn't love it.
What is that? Is that a cognac?
Yeah, it's like a cognac. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
So-
bad. It's not
so
bad.
so all this stuff that happens with Duce, like he's out of it. He's washed his hands.
Yeah, I mean 750 million. He didn't wash his hands. He made out.
No. What I'm saying is like he doesn't have to promote it anymore. He doesn't have any stake in it anymore.
I don't know what I don't know what if he still has like any kind of like
The reason,
brand managing duties or
yeah,
like he's on the board.
okay,
I don't know, but I think he's selling. I think he's coming like parting ways with them is getting cashed out.
okay. Because the reason I was asking was I have friends that
That work for Duce that
yeah
don't have
work for
job
Duce
don't have jobs
and
anymore.
Rock Nation and
I would
all
I would
these
check
things.
their job status very soon.
No, I mean I don't. I mean I think they do a bunch of stuff, but they also travel around the world and do stuff, events with Duce and things like that.
and
My
that
man,
could change.
my man is in Trinidad right now.
Yeah, you might
Doing
want to
stuff
call
at
him up and see if he still has a
Trinidad
job at Duce
Carnival.
after the merger.
Come home, brother. Come home.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Nevertheless, episode 196, whatever it takes. I am a tremendous basketball fan. I know you guys are,
Me too.
watch it
You know what I'm
in
saying?
passing.
Basketball sneakers.
Yeah. LeBron broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for having the most points in the NBA. He did it on the 38th day of the year at age 38, and I believe he scored 38,338 points or something like that.
Wow.
And then they were like, "Yo, what's 3 times 8? 24. Who was number 24 for the Lakers? Kobe.
Oh,
A lot of
listen,
conspiracy
a
out
lot of
here.
knowledge, a lot of knowledge in the mathematics.
Knowledge God, piece of the gods was today's
Yeah.
mathematics. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
You
real
know?
shit.
Call me
Oh,
back at the God
man.
hour,
It's numbers don't
Science
lie.
right there.
So, it's a very the record was 39 years old.
That's a lot of points.
in LeBron's 20th season. He's proven to be, in my estimation, the second greatest basketball player of all time.
Arguably the first. These young kids, I'm saying not to me, but I'm saying there's young kids out here now that he's the best ever did it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Of course.
If you're 16, 17.
For sure. If you're 16, 17, you grew up, that is your Michael Jordan.
For sure.
I grew up watching Michael Jordan.
Me too.
For the life of me, Jordan will always be
the GOAT.
Same.
The best player of all time. I watch The Last Dance pretty much every day. That is not me listening public, just to let you know.
That's
the
dance hall selector.
Dance hall king.
Sorry,
yes.
guys. I'm in the closet.
But LeBron LeBron, it was a tremendous event. The LA is not the crypto.com arena was packed with celebrities. Everybody who you can imagine was there. And they were playing Oklahoma City Thunder. They actually lost the game.
They lost the game?
Yeah, that was a little funny.
Come on.
Yeah.
So and
then today they actually traded Russell Westbrook as well. So
they traded him to who?
Yeah, to Utah.
Damn, he's all over the place.
All over the place.
Shit, he's on the coming up. Looks like at the end of his career. You go to Utah to end your career.
Yeah.
Hey, get that last bag. Fuck it.
I mean, Westbrook is still owed like $48 million or something
by the Lakers.
Yeah. Well, now the Jazz.
Right.
They bought his contract out.
Okay, they bought out his contract.
So he's chilling.
Who's number 2 behind LeBron on this scoring list? Like, how far back is number 2? Do we know?
Well, Kareem just passed him.
No, he just passed Kareem. So Kareem was number 2.
Sorry. So number 3. Who's behind?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
In current players, I wonder if anyone is even
out of the top 50 players, only like top scoring 50 players.
It's only LeBron playing.
No, only 4 are active. So it's like LeBron, KD,
Steph Curry,
probably Steph,
probably
and somebody else. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, LeBron's been in the league a fucking long ass time.
That's true. And I think that's what worked to his advantage, because we might have talked about this before. Like, Jordan didn't play for like all these seasons. I mean, and he took a break in between too.
He did take a little break. Then he
took a break. He went to play baseball. He retired and then came back, and he was older. He went to the Wizards. It was a lot of different factors. If Jordan had a 20-year career, without a doubt, he would have smashed this record.
Maybe, probably.
So, I mean, I think it's great. I saw a whole bunch of people, poking fun at LeBron's 2 sons who were sitting courtside next to Phil Knight, and they both had on Jordans. I thought that was tight. I don't blame them. the shoes wise,
They're
Jordan
kids, man.
is.
That's what the kids wear.
I just thought they'd have had some better Jordans on though.
I
I mean,
mean,
I like the Black Cat 4s.
the Black Cat
That's
4s are
that's a
nice.
great shoe for me.
I would
You
have
know,
understood it if they had like Travis Scott's on. I'd be okay, cool. They're like
I get
16 and
that. I see
18. You
that.
know
I
what I
see
mean? But
that.
like
I see that.
he had black. One of them had black and red fours on. Like
yeah.
The
what, bro?
black
The
and red
kids
thunder,
like that
whatever.
shit, man, and
I,
I don't blame
I
them.
hear
They're
you. I'm not
they,
knocking them.
yeah,
And you're talking about two kids that have every pair of
that's
Jordans.
true.
Yes.
Yeah,
They don't have to flex. They have everything. They
their
got all the
father is
Travises.
LeBron James.
That's what I'm saying. And he's like a Nike
They-
athlete. Like they
They're
have everything.
sitting next to Phil Knight. What would you do if you're sitting next to Phil Knight? At some point, are you gonna ask for some sneakers?
So no, because they can get whatever they
No,
want.
they already got them.
No, no. I'm talking about us. If you
Oh.
are sitting next to Phil Knight, at
I
some
probably
point,
I probably wouldn't, but you probably would.
I'm asking for money. Like, hey, let me get a job with
A
some
job,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, I need money. Fuck shoes, money. Um,
man, I don't know.
when you see that picture though, it's funny because people were pointing it out. They were saying Phil Knight was the only person in the arena who didn't have his phone out for that moment.
Yeah,
Like if you
I
I saw
that
people upset, basically like this new generation watched history be made through their phones, and they had a
I
picture
don't pay a lot
comparing.
of attention to that, man.
They had a picture comparing Jordan's game winner in Utah versus LeBron's situation. I mean, it's all fodder for you to talk
I
about.
mean, there wasn't phones back then,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
how are they gonna pull their phone out?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
there wasn't phones back then, and listen, if you get something on tape, you can
It lasts
relive that
forever,
moment
yeah,
any
yeah.
fucking time you want. I
Yeah.
can watch that shit 80 million times if I want.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying like, yo, don't pay attention, but I'm also trying to shoot them some bail. Be like, in their defense, they can fucking watch that clip any goddamn time they want
Yo, in their defense, they could do whatever the fuck they want anyways.
because they
Like,
pay for them goddamn tickets.
yeah.
They could do whatever the fuck they want.
If you worried about looking at them on their phone, you're not paying attention either.
Yeah, and also you're over here watching TV. You're
Right.
looking at it's like looking at a phone.
Right. Capture your moment, man.
Yeah. Why don't you fucking pay money and go buy the ticket and go watch it in real life?
episode 196, whatever it takes, get you some money to go watch a basketball game.
Yeah, whatever it
And a
takes.
complete 180. I forgot to put this in our pre-show notes, but here we are. I was skimming the Instagram account of DC Decades. It's always good to just see some history about the streets.
Sure.
And then it takes you to, I don't know how you pronounce it, Mecopolis, right?
Yeah.
So I did not know that whatever, he is from PG County. He is not from
No,
New
he's
York
not.
City.
Is he really?
Yes, he is. He said it in a comment. Somebody was like, everybody is all, because
That's a very New York based account, isn't it?
yes. So what's
Okay.
going on is they've been doing a bunch of DC ties, DC between New York.
Mhm.
Okay.
It
was a whole thing back in the 80s. Yeah.
Right. So for the past 6-7 days, they've been highlighting people that were in the streets that had ties to both DC and New York. And somebody left a comment saying, "Oh, New Yorkers are always trying to glamorize and yada yada yada." And he's like, "Dude, I'm not from New York. He's like, I'm from PG County."
Wow.
And then dude was like, "Oh, okay, like you know what I'm saying." And that to me is incredible because,
I
like you
thought
said,
that
there's
was a New York account. Yeah.
very detailed New York account.
Yeah.
Like some of the information and the people and stories, I would feel like you could only get from somebody
Who was there?
who was
connected.
there, exactly. Who has, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, maybe he was there.
Yeah, maybe he was.
maybe he was, but I
Very,
just know when
like,
he admitted
you know.
to being from PG, I was like, oh wow, that was like an incredible admission. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because he's very up on his New York streets.
Mecca, come on the
Information.
show.
Yeah, we gotta tag him
Come
in this.
through, man, please. DC
Yeah.
Decades, come on the show. Who
DC
runs that
Decades
account?
coming on the show. Who runs that account is a guy named Mustafa. Follow
Okay.
Mustafa's page at DC Decades, a page that encapsulates DC culture through rare photos.
Does Mustafa have his own page? I wonder who he is.
He's on the thing.
He's on DC Decades.
The second post of DC Decades, it's the dude Mustafa in his car.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I know this kid, man.
Yeah.
DC Decades. Shout out to DC Decades.
Yeah, but the Mecopolis,
Oh, it's 1,400 posts. There's no way I'm gonna go all the way back.
No, it's the on
It's
DC Decades. It's the second
Oh,
post.
the second most recent post.
yeah,
It's pinned.
Oh, okay.
that's him.
That's him sitting in the car.
All right, all right, all right. Shout out to Mustafa, man. Shout out to DC Decades. Okay. That's what's up. Come on the show, please.
Come on the show. You know what I'm saying? We love
Word.
to hear it. 17 years ago. Oh, actually, we'll talk about that in the music portion of the show.
Mecca, come on the show. Mecopolis.
We'll tag him. We'll tag him. Hold on. As I continue to scroll through these show notes that I so wonderfully dropped today.
Oh man.
Shit was organized.
Live show coming episode 200.
From
Tickets
here.
being sold on livenation.com or ticketmaster.com.
In the sort of world news, aka like U.S. news, the Chinese spy
Yeah.
balloon
What
caused
the
a
fuck?
frenzy. Caused a frenzy. Got Trump in trouble for talking shit. Got Trump's team in trouble for talking shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
it was
missed this.
So basically, there was a white balloon that I believe flew from like the Midwest to New Jersey or something like that.
Like,
I
pretty
could
much
see the
over whole
streaks out here.
country.
You could see them out here.
Maybe you could. I'm not sure. But
Pretty much
basically,
over the whole country.
yeah, pretty much over the whole country. And so a lot of Republicans were and upset because when it was first identified, Biden and his team were like, "We're not going to shoot it down first,"
Okay.
which is smart. They're trying to gather information about what is actually going on. Like, what is this thing? The Chinese,
Yeah.
the Chinese said that it veered off path. I'm looking at a globe right now. I don't know how that veers off path and gets from
From the far east.
from China to Montana, right?
Yeah.
That's
Ohio,
hella
I think is
miles.
what it was, right?
Okay, that's hella miles. Hella miles.
Yeah.
So they're
Did
like,
they
yo,
also said it's some sort of like weather satellite balloon?
that's what
or
they were
some
trying
dumb
to say.
shit?
That's what it
Right.
looks like.
The Chinese were trying to say it's a weather satellite balloon that, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
We'll never know because we blew
The
it up.
Americans were saying, oh, it's trying to gather intel about the United States. So what the United States said is that they were able to gather all the intel about the balloon, then they shot it down. Cool. The whole time they're not shooting it down, the Republicans and Trump are like, he's too pussy. Basically, like, he's too pussy. They're too scared. They're putting American lives at risk, yada, yada, yada. Come to find out, the Chinese spy balloon flew over America 3 times during Trump's reign as president,
Wow.
and he actually tried to hide it from
Wow.
from people. Yeah. So
Get
once
the fuck
that
out of here.
I read it. I read it myself. And so once that
Wow.
information, I read it on CNN. Matter of fact,
He
once
got
that
quiet.
information, he got quiet. Republicans got quiet. All you motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? So again, man, just be smart about who you believe, man. And you know what I'm saying?
Don't
Like,
believe anybody, man.
if you still a Republican in 2023, it's like, you know, like,
Yeah, tell us how you really feel.
I mean, I am. You know
No,
what
I'm
I mean?
saying the fake Republicans.
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
real? What's really going on?
Episode 196. The one thing that I did notice today, because I saw another version of it came out, was there are more penny twos coming out.
That's crazy, right?
Blood in the
Another
market, right?
colorway.
There's
Huh?
like 6 other colors on sneakers out.
But there's another Stussy one that came out, like
Oh.
a cream, like
Yeah.
a cream colorway. I believe.
Yeah, it's a nice color. But I'm
And they've
tired
got
of
tons of merch. They got tons of merch on the Stussy site.
the Stussy stuff. The Stussy Nike stuff is kind of cool.
It is kinda cool.
I might have to grab a tee.
But I'm just saying, you have all like what
No,
did the
they're doing
penny
too
twos
much.
mean? I mean, I had them in high school. I played in them my junior year.
No, but just like even Mama and Ye did social status ones. There's like, what's going on with all these shoes?
It's just too much. They're
Yeah.
about to Roche run the shit out of these penny twos.
Yeah,
But how come?
mean-
That's so weird. Such a random shoe to do that to.
yeah.
Because this is what some of these brands do, man. They feel like there's some sort of connection, and without even telling a full story of a product, they just put it out, and maybe the first one does all right, even though that's not true. Because those Amamaniers or the social status, whatever it was, them shits sat, and they fucking went on sale. They dropped down to 40%, 50% off, and they were still sitting.
Yeah.
I think
just
what
don't-
that shows is that I think the brands think that they can just attach their name to anything, and it
Yeah.
will make it cool and it will sell out. And it's like even the stories you make up to try to add some depth to the release,
Yeah.
doesn't connect with the consumer because the average person. I mean, I was 16 when I had them, so the
Right.
average 16-year-old is like, "Who is Penny?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be
Yeah.
better off renaming them and making them the
And they're like
whoever.
200 or 220. They're
That's
not
crazy.
cheap.
Yeah.
I saw
They're
somebody. Oh, I
just
saw
not a
John
fucking cheap.
Gotti. I saw John Gotti.
Okay.
He basically had the tweet of the day yesterday where he said, $200 is the new $100.
That's a fact.
That is ridiculous.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything is getting so expensive. And again, like, buy what you want. It's your life, do your thing. But some
Yeah.
of this stuff just doesn't make sense, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, my life has changed. I mean, there was a time in my life where if a pair of sneakers cost 250 or less, I never even flinched. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think twice about it. Those days are gone. The money's no longer there like it used to be, and things have changed. My situation's changed, but yeah, it's these prices are just kind of crazy.
And that's retail.
Yeah, that's retail.
Yeah.
220, 200 for some pennies. Come on, fam. Y'all
Well, I
are
would have.
bud-
Yeah.
I think they were 140, maybe 160
I mean, what? Yeah.
Yeah,
Ori-
I mean,
original
I get
retail.
it.
in 1996, though. And I was like,
That
that
was
was pretty
crazy.
expensive.
That was
pretty expensive.
200.
Yeah, because the only other shoe I remember being that expensive at the time was probably Air Max 90.
Phone posits.
Phone posits.
But
for
this
180.
this before it foams. Though. This was 96, maybe 95. So
I mean, when did the first foams come out,
97.
Abdul?
97.
The pearl white one, the
No,
actual.
the blue ones.
Okay.
the pennies,
That was the first penny.
the actual penny
phone
came
Which
out.
one? So when did the phone posits pearl come out? With like the off white with the red check. How long after was that? Did that come out first?
They all no. The blue ones were the first ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know
the
when
ones that,
when
the
the
ones
pro,
that Arizona debuted those. Yeah.
the blue
Arizona.
ones.
Yeah, the blue ones at the
Yeah, those were they got
championship.
them. They got them. I believe even before Penny got a
They
chance
did,
to wear
yeah,
'em.
March.
That was they were the Orlando Magic colorway.
Yeah,
March,
I had them.
yes,
They hurt my feet.
Hmm
I had them as well, but those were great for Arizona. Bibby put those on.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what it was. Bibby had them before
Yeah,
Penny
Bibby
did.
had them.
I think somebody told a story as to how that happened, and I can't remember what the story was, man. But there is a reason why Arizona got them at the time they did, and why they got a chance to debut them before Orlando did. Penny did in Orlando. I just can't remember what that story is. Somebody talked about it somewhere on one of these podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm sure we got a lot of people, sneaker people, listening to our shit. So if you know that story, leave it in the comment or send us a DM or something.
Yeah, if you know, let us know. You feel what I'm saying?
Please.
If you know, let us know. Obviously, what else did I say? Oh, there actually was an Air Force One low 50 years of hip hop edition.
Yes, actually, I meant to bring that up when we will talk about the 50 years of hip hop, and then it slipped my mind. It's coming out in the summer. It's a little bit of a lazy design. I'll be very honest,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna get it only because of what it stands for. 50 years of hip hop. It's basically a white Air Force One with a silver check, but
off white
tongue
midsole.
off white midsole. And the tongue says 50 years of hip hop. I'm gonna be great.
I don't mind
it. Get 'em. I don't mind it either. It's not the worst Air Force,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit lazy.
It's pretty
Could have been
lazy.
better, but yeah, I think this is one of those like last minute things where they're like, oh yeah,
They could have put like a gold check.
something.
Something.
Yeah,
They didn't do that.
Yeah, so but I'm gonna grab those. I'm gonna be getting those.
It'll be a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's a solid shoe. I think obviously we said that the Brown Tom Sachs dropped. Those were, I mean, they sat around for a lot longer. You know what I mean? If you had
The
smaller
big sizes
foot,
flew out though.
the big sizes, of course, were probably gone in the first 2 minutes. But
Yeah,
I don't
man.
think so.
No, they did, because our guy Kurth Bob, who's a big photographer here from DC. Him and I were talking. He's not a sneaker dude. but this was something that he really wanted and reached out. He's like, yo, what's the best way to do it? And I was sending him raffles, and I was like, listen, you need to be on the Tom Sack site at this time when they drop. And
He didn't get
struck
it.
out. No, he struck out there. I sent him the Union link. Was it Union or Undefeated? I think it was Union who was dropping them at 11 a.m. Eastern. He got on there and failed, couldn't get on. Then he tried Sneakers app, and that didn't work out for him. And the good thing about it is that they're not going for crazy on stock.
They got him. They got him size 5 to size 9 women.
That's right. So he's a size 11 men's, which would be a 12 and a half.
Bro, you could get him for better though.
I thought about that. Yeah, she doesn't like him though. Trust me.
It's a what? What size do they have?
They have
size 7 women's.
They have from 5 women's to 9 women's, every size.
Yeah, see, Bella could do that 9 women.
She could do that 9 women. Yeah, I was able to get a 8.5 women's for my wife.
Yeah, they got it
yesterday. Yeah, I got them off the Sneakers app.
Yeah, still up.
So
funny enough,
that's gonna be her Valentine's Day gift. Congratulations, babe.
Oh man, funny enough, and because they just did an event with Nike on Monday, I opened the Sneakers app and I see Manor. Manor is on
Manor in Arizona.
Shop. Yeah, Manor is a shop in Phoenix.
Yes, I've been to that shop.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I went there before they even had a Nike account, though. It was in the little strip mall.
Wow.
Are they still there?
Yeah, it's the same place. Uptown Plaza is cracking though. Like that is a really dope strip mall.
It's like one street away. Like you go down this long street and you can hit Undefeated, and then, am I bugging?
No, Undefeated, Manor. There's a vintage shop that like Devin gets his stuff at right there.
Okay, they're all kind of like in the same.
Yeah, there's a
vicinity, right?
There's a Pain Bianco, which is like this ill pizza family of pizza restaurants, Italian restaurants right there too. So that's all Central Phoenix. Start to get to like North Phoenix. That's essentially where the money is.
That's gonna be popping this weekend.
Probably not, but you know what I'm saying. It's too far out the way. Like so, unless Undefeated is dropping something crazy, like you don't really need to go over there because it's like it's just out the way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
what did you say? Manor is dropping something?
No, they're on. They had an event Monday. And then they're on Sneakers app right now.
What are they doing on Sneakers app?
They're just being interviewed. Like the owner, I believe the owner used to own a spot in Vegas called Sweet 160. Back in the day. And so it's their time to shine. They've had Nike accounts and they get shoes, and I'm just like, ugh. And sometimes the organization of the store when you step in, it's kind of like, what's going on in here? You know what I mean? But and again, it's Arizona. They're in a strip mall, but it's like a high-end strip mall. It's like the first Shake Shack is there. There's a couple mid-century modern stores.
It's a Chipotle.
That's high-end.
There's this Lou Malnati's. I don't know if you guys ever been there before. It's like a restaurant.
Lululemon?
No, Lou Malnati's.
Oh, okay.
Restaurant out of Chicago. Great deep dish pizza. So it is what it is. But it's a cool. The neighborhood is tight though. So. It's all good. But if you're in Arizona, go to Manor, go to Locals Only with my guy Fresh. He got some ill stuff. It's everybody's time to shine. I'm not mad at it. We also obviously want to continue to say rest in peace to Tyree Nichols.
Yes.
That situation is still just disgusting. I saw more information today that potentially one of the officers involved in the meeting took photos of.
That's crazy.
Of the guy.
Did you hear the story behind that?
I don't know if it's. Yeah, I did see some information where there might have been like one of the cops, his ex-girl or something,
baby mother, worked with Tyree at FedEx.
Tyree, yeah.
And they had some sort of relationship.
Right.
Is that real or that sounds almost too perfect,
bro?
It does
this
sound
is true.
That's why I didn't really
this shit was a hit, is what it was.
I don't know
if this shit is true. Apparently, he took a picture and sent a picture of Tyree Nichols to her. But the crazy thing about it is I saw this story and it just kind of died. Like
he might have just sent her the picture, like, "Yo, doesn't this dude work with you?" type shit.
I don't know.
It wasn't. No, I think it was. There was some malice behind the picture.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was not a friendly. It wasn't a friendly. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
finally got this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Man. Rest in peace to Tyree Nichols, man. So
That's
sad. So fucking sad.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But man, what the fuck is gonna happen?
Yeah, no, it's ugly. It's ugly out
It's
there.
frustrating. It's sad.
Yeah. And I guess there's a Valentine's Day pack. I believe they were on sale today. The Dunks.
Yeah, it came out today.
Yeah.
I don't know if I care too much about the Dunks, man, but did you all see the Air Trainer ones?
They're kind of fire.
Those shits is nice.
I don't need them though.
I mean, what do we need? Do we even ever need
No,
anything?
I
Life
mean,
is good.
sometimes we need something.
You know what I'm saying? Life is good. We
Sometimes
can do
you need
without
something.
everything. Everything we need in life, we got it already.
That's true.
Honestly.
That's true.
However, that being said, I'm gonna get these, man. I'm gonna get these.
You want them. You don't need them.
I don't need them, but I am gonna get them. You know what I got last week when it dropped on Saturday? Maybe it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. The Jordan 5s that came out.
You bought the blue grape or whatever they are. They're like,
yeah, the aqua. Well,
Yeah,
no,
aqua.
it's like a teal and yellow.
you bought
They
those?
used to be like a Chris Paul PE back in the day.
Yep. You
Yeah,
bought
I
them?
did. Yep, I got them at Atmos.
I can't see you wearing those.
I did. I wore them like right away.
I believe you.
Yeah. I like them. I like them a lot.
They're sitting there
And-
everywhere. Downtown locker room, everywhere. Got them sitting.
Listen, yeah, I'm a fan of them.
And they got the white and green twos everywhere.
I'm good on those.
Yeah, same.
I'll wait. I'll wait till I got the Nina Chanel white and green lows.
Yeah,
You know what
fire.
I'm saying? And I prefer
you-
the
have you
Jordan
worn
2s.
those yet?
I'm a low guy over the highs.
Have you worn
Yeah.
those yet?
I haven't. I got to find them with this move. I don't even know where they are, to be honest.
That's a summertime shoe.
Yeah.
That's a vacation shoe.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd wear it right now anyway. So
Yeah, nah.
yeah. What other sneakers are coming out, man? These Tiffany's are
They still bubbling?
yeah, they're still bubbling. I'm hearing they're gonna hit some stores. So, you know, if you do want them, I think
want
you'll be able to get them.
I don't know.
I think some shops are getting them. And you know, of
You
course,
know what? You know
the
what?
website-
You
Go
know
ahead.
what? Unfortunately, has become a reality is these mischief boots.
Oh my God.
I saw one basketball player wearing them. Next
Get the
thing I-
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had them walking
one
through the
last
tunnel,
night.
right?
Yeah. Then I
People
saw.
are wearing them.
Yeah. Then I saw his name's Poggy or Pogi.
Yeah,
Poggy.
Oh, the Japanese dude?
Japanese dude. His
He had
latest
'em?
IG post. He got a suit on wearing these shits. Like you niggas know what it is. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
I don't.
But he also had like all the figurines that they're molded, that they're like designed
Yeah.
after.
No.
like,
He's like he's a cultural type cat. You know what I'm saying?
maybe it could all be an act.
Did you see the one video of the dude who couldn't get him off?
Yeah, that looked terrible.
And that's what's gonna happen. Those are the videos we're not seeing from everybody who's wearing them right now. Show us the video if you struggling to take them shits off.
Hot summer day.
You like a girl. You know, your girl was like, yo, help me take these boots off.
Yeah,
That's what's happening right now.
that's ridiculous.
You're on the floor, laid up with your legs in the air.
If I see somebody
having
wearing,
your man help you out.
if I see somebody wearing those wherever I'm at, I'm leaving.
Man, pause all. Oh, you gonna see somebody this summer?
I'm leaving.
You gonna see
Definitely.
somebody? You gonna see somebody? Nah, summer. No.
Who do we
Before-
know that's gonna wear them?
Before April is over, somebody gonna
Mitch
have
about to
them.
have them on at church on Sunday.
Mitch might. They got church. They got church this Sunday coming up. I can
He's
see
about
Mitch
to-
doing it.
He's in. Yeah,
Him and Zay gonna have a matching red boots
yeah.
at church on Sunday. Shout out to my young boys, man. The fashion guys are gonna have them.
Nah, dog. That's nah, man.
They will though. That's like a
That's not
fashion,
fashion, man.
shoe, bro.
Is it? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, isn't it?
It's
I
sad
don't, know
if
if
it
it's so much,
is.
I don't know so much if it's a fashion shoe or if it's a fashion statement. Like you're making a
a
statement, that
statement.
hey, I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
What statement are you making?
that I'm wearing red plastic boots.
The
To,
Dora the Explorer.
I mean, maybe in the
Yeah.
rain, or not even. Like, no.
They're not even out yet. I think they drop like soon.
They're just seated.
Yeah,
I mean, retail's probably what, like $350 for them.
I don't remember. There was a price on the post. I think it was in threes. You're right.
Yeah.
Some
We're not gonna
slight-
say.
some slight.
What is Abdul watching?
Still nothing.
No, I did get a chance to watch some TV. What show was I just watching? I finished this series on Apple Plus called Slow Horses, and it's like a intelligence show based in the UK with the MI5, which is their intelligence agency. Really good. Gary Oldman is in it. Um, and what else did I watch? I talked about the Formula One show, which I really liked. Um, and then yeah, that's about it. I need to catch up. I can't wait to get to my old crib and have all my stations back, man. I'm
You got a
missing.
lot of
I miss
catching up to
TV.
do.
Also, if you do have Showtime, go check out the new season of Your Honor. The first season was off the chain. If you never even saw the first season, I highly recommend that. Um, I currently do not have Showtime, but it's all good. I like to binge watch shows anyway, so I would have waited till the season was over anyway. So we'll
Also, if
see.
you have Showtime, make sure you watch the Mahmoud Abdul Rauf
Yes, that's already out.
documentary. I've heard nothing but tremendous things about it. I'm
Mhm.
actually looking forward to getting back to Arizona tomorrow. My mother has Showtime, so one of the first things I'll be doing is watching
Didn't he
uh,
play for Arizona? No, Denver.
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 I might have a Showtime.
Log in.
Yeah, you could
Here
download
we
it
go.
tonight and watch it on the plane.
Might want to do that
Ooh,
too.
here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I
Now
know
you're
my
talking.
flight's at 6 a.m. I'm not gonna see none of that flight, but I
You're gonna be
appreciate it.
sleeping.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
knocked out. I think I'm gonna just power through the whole night. You know
Just
what I'm
watch it
saying?
with your mom. Yeah.
But I've heard nothing but tremendously good things about it. So if you can, man, watch that. It's a really good show. Um, musically, no, just more Lil Yachty.
You like the
Uh,
Lil Yachty album?
I think I like the
It's like on some like
prog rock.
Led
Yeah,
Zeppelin,
yeah,
like Pink
yeah,
Floyd
yeah,
type
yeah. That's why I love it. I love to see.
psychedelic rock.
I love to see artists take a hard
It's
left
not a
turn.
bad album.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I love to see artists take a chance, and the artwork was done by Cam Hicks, who is a DC, Maryland, Virginia native, who's pretty big in the fashion world, fashion photography,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and
I know the name.
the cover is supposed to. He's one of Virgil's guys, but the cover is supposed to mimic industry executives laughing at Yachty when he turned the album in. That's so. If you
Wow.
look at the
Okay.
cover, there's these AI generated people laughing, and it's supposed to resemble the music industry laughing at Yachty when he
What's the name of the
submitted the
album?
song. Let's start here.
Yeah,
I
let's
believe
start
that's
here.
what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah. So,
Okay.
shout out to my guy Spencer Tracy. He was in DC. We hung out today. He's been buying a bunch of vinyl. He says he's gonna start rocking out a Dante's Hi-Fi bunch. So yet another excuse to go to Miami, like I ever need one. But it was good to see my man Spencer. It sucks that I'm headed out of town and he's here for a couple days, but it's still a beautiful thing, man. So episode 196, whatever it takes. Shout out to my guy, always available. Hashtag She were Eddie.
Peace, yo.
Don't charge Abdul in the closet.
Hey yo,
Just saying, fam.
I'm here. I am in the
One
closet.
time for Silent Tom. This is DJ Jerome Baker the third, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.